Greek mythology is basically one giant divine family trauma cycle, powered by ego, prophecy, lust, revenge, and the gods making some absolutely terrible decisions. That's some real life shit, y'all. And I think I've been making these goddesses because I needed their energy. Like, what can I learn from them? Athena feels different to me than all of the rest. She doesn't drift in on beauty. She doesn't rise out of longing. She arrives from pressure. Zeus has a splitting headache. And then boom, Athena comes out of his forehead, fully armed. Wisdom, born from pressure. Strategy, born from force. And she becomes one of the most important Olympians, a goddess of wisdom, warfare, craft, civilization, architecture, and weaving. She is the owl that sees in the darkness, the shield that protects the city. She gave Athens the olive tree instead of some giant, dramatic weapon. And I love that. She gave them food, oil, medicine, civilization. Athena understood that power is not destruction. Real power is building something that lasts. That's exactly why I love her. Athena is not good vibes only. She's discernment, sharpened by survival. She is boundaries. She is knowing exactly when to speak and exactly when to stay silent. Athena is the weaving of chaos into order. And then there's her role in the legend of Medusa. Depending on which version of the myth you believe, Medusa was transformed by violence, punished for being harmed, turned into a monster, beheaded, and her head was gifted to Athena. As myths changed over time, the women in them often became more blamed, more monstrous, more dangerous. And I wonder if Athena was always that cruel, or if the story changed because powerful women are easier to fear when someone makes them monstrous. We'll never know the true story. But what we do know is that Medusa's head still ended up with Athena, and Athena kept it, not as decoration, but as protection. The monster that terrified humans became the thing that guarded a goddess. And psychologically, that is pretty fascinating. The wound became the warning. The thing that people feared became the boundary. So in this piece, the Medusa medallion that Athena carries came from my own Medusa collage in this series. By the grace of the Xerox gods, she landed exactly where she belonged. And suddenly, the myth became personal. This piece is my Athena. She's not my first attempt, but she's the one that finally showed up and felt true to me. She is a visionary. She knows her worth. She has boundaries. Athena does not explain herself to fools. And all these thousands of years later, the gods are still making terrible decisions. Athena is still standing guard on shields, coins, cities, on jewelry. She became the symbol of protection in almost the same way that Medusa did for her. And I think that that's what finally clicked for me. I've been wearing Athena for years, not as decoration, but as a reminder to see clearly, to stand my ground, to know where the exits are, and to trust the part of me that already has a plan.